When we are talking about international road transportation, then for the carriers and the private companies, they will know only CMR or eCMR, because this is the international convention. They must follow it because it's like giving them transport insurance for the goods. So they are following those statements which are there. eFTI comes from the authorities' perspective. So basically, when the official police stops the truck, they will ask the transportation papers. Then the driver is showing the CMR documents. The official will look, is it everything correct, and giving back. eFTI regulates to get the same data through those certified platforms that basically is based on those CMR documents. So the data set, it's pretty much the same, but it's especially for the authorities' perspective. So eFTI regulation will be mandatory for the member state. It means that all the authorities must build the ability to make the controlling activities digital way. They must create the access. In that sense, it means that we have Apple with two sides, authority side and private side. Authority side we are calling eFTI, but private side we are calling eCMR. They don't have very direct connection, but the data, it's still the same and comes from the same source. Yeah, it's a good question why we don't have this already, what we are developing at the moment. Big things need time, and we have also struggled the topic quite long time, but people have this kind of muscle memory. They have to use those papers. They don't feel that it's so painful. They even don't think about that it might be costly, and they don't care about other companies or other supply chain parties, which may be expecting some information, expecting some estimated time of arrival. So people don't think about that. But somebody has to do it. And here, what we have taken in our responsibility to clean the room and to prepare and offer something that will be create real value for the companies, but also public authorities. Because you cannot make the paperless process, at least in logistics, without the authorities. So basically, we have to give access or what the authorities wants. It means we have to get access to the data, which usually has been privately owned, and then companies considering this as a business secrets. So it is quite important in security perspective, especially today when the AI is developing so many threats in the market and fraud. So this doubles the responsibility what we are doing at the moment. eFTI as a regulation is made especially for the authorities' perspective. So European Commission fulfilling governmental order to make some kind of rules, because without rules it's impossible to build a global network. And the private side must follow those rules, and they agree to do that because somebody has to take the lead. And combining the public and private side should create value for the private companies who are sending the goods or carrying the goods or receiving the goods, because there are always 3, 4, 5 parties who will be involved in the supply chain. And to give them real-time opportunity to even get access to the data or prepare the data or share the data, This is what they are expecting that we are doing. And in the same time, to give the standardized access to the authorities means that all those different countries, all those hundreds of authorities can do what they have to do, but in digital way. It's completely new way of thinking, but in the end it will be much more simplified for them they can imagine, instead of the papers. And we will change the process which has been, let's say, 5,000 years at least. When somebody is ordering the goods, the sender will make some kind of delivery note or way bills, putting into the box of with the goods and sending out. And to change this part will create the value to have real-time information, to make this kind of predictive analytics and to predictively manage the processes that every part in the supply chain will do.